Now, I don't know if it's just me, but the bar and the weight that I have at home here in my garage, even though it only goes up to 210 pounds total, it feels a lot heavier than the weight that I was squatting a few days ago when I went to a fitness center with my friend after work. Now, I'm not sure if that's because maybe I'm just a little sore, which I am. I'm not sure if it's some sort of mental barrier, like I'm by myself, so maybe it just feels more difficult to lift versus when I was at the fitness center with my friend. I had him there and I felt maybe more motivated to squat more. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I know in the past when I ran track in college, when I would go home for winter break or spring break, at least my freshman year, it was always a lot harder to run by myself. I found that the pace of my long runs always felt a lot faster than it actually was when I was by myself. And then when I go back to go and train with my other teammates and we all go on a long run together, a much faster paced feels easier. And I'm sure that may be what it is, but I don't know. Today I ended up doing 3 sets of 8 at 205 pounds. You'll see it. I have it included here. And it felt way more heavy than, I mean, it was equivalent heaviness on my back that the 315 felt like that I did a few days back. Must be some sort of placebo or being by myself. I'm not sure what it is. Either way, I knew I had to do something today. Moving forward, I am taking my nursing licensing exam here this upcoming week on Wednesday, the 27th. So I'm going to be studying a whole bunch this upcoming week. I have been studying, obviously, but this upcoming week I'm just going to hit it really hard for the last 3 or 4 days and then taper off by an hour each day. So my uploads will probably not be as long. On the bright side, it only takes me, lifting time and edit and voiceover time and posting to YouTube, it really only takes me about an hour and a half to do it anyways. So I consider it a nice brain break. But because I'm going to be studying, I will not be going to the fitness center. So you guys are stuck just watching me do the same old weight. I'm looking forward to day 25 and day 50. I want to try and do a special challenge of some sort. Maybe try and I don't know, do all the weight I have here for 25 reps or 50 reps. I don't know. We'll see. I want to do something. I think that'd be fun. I absolutely love this support. I can't believe it. I've got over 30 subscribers, and that's just insane. So thank you guys so much. Now, yesterday was a very busy day. My wife and I and a friend of ours, we drove back to Emporia, where we went to school, and we got to see some family friends. I got a new tattoo, which I will include up here. I have a couple pictures coming up. I got it on my hand, and that's what I'll be talking about the rest of the video. It's the whole purpose I got it, well, two purposes I got it on my hand. Great conversation starter for people to ask so I can share my faith, and the story kind of behind it. So coming up here is the Bible verse of the day, and this Bible verse is not correlated with the one that I have on my hand. But Bible verse of the day is Ephesians 4:32. Be kind, compassionate, and forgiving to each other in the same way God forgave you in Christ. And then here's the picture of what I got on my hand. Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. It's Hebrew. And this is what Jesus said right before he died on the cross. And it translates to, my God, why have you forsaken me? And you may think it's kind of stupid. I would get something like that on my hand. But hear me out on my thought process. It is going to be a great way to start talking to people about it. I know people are going to be like, what is that? What does that mean? What is it? And it's going to be a great way for me to explain, well, this is what Jesus said before he died. Yes, he did say, "It is finished," but he also said in Matthew 27, verse 46, he said this as well. He said, "At about 3 o'clock, Jesus called out with a loud voice, 'Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani,' which means, 'My God, why have you abandoned me?'" And then shortly, a couple verses after that, he died. He let out his final cry, and Jesus died. Now, the meaning behind it, "My God, why have you abandoned me? Why have you forsaken me?" I think it's really fascinating that even Jesus, the Son of God, questioned God's plan. Here is this perfect individual, the only perfect individual to ever have roamed the earth, Jesus, who has done nothing but goodness and miracles and healing. And here he is, about to be crucified for being a Christian and a believer. And even he questioned his dad and said, "Dad, why? Why have you forgotten me? Why have you forsaken me?" But I think this goes to show that even Jesus, the Son of God, questioned our Father's plan. Because what happened to Jesus? Well, he rose 3 days later, didn't he? And that is God's ultimate plan. So it's easy to ask, "God, why have you forgotten about me? Why have you forsaken me? Why is this going on in my life?" God hasn't forgotten about you. Sometimes bad things need to happen to us just for us to move, just for us to realign our priorities, just for us to finally wake up and say enough is enough. And this is going to be a great way to share my testimony and prayerfully bring more brothers and sisters to Christ. You know, even Jesus questioned God's ultimate plan, but God has an ultimate plan for us. And just because it may seem like we're abandoned and it may seem like we are not, or we're forgotten, or that God's not really looking out for us, never. It's always His timing. And sometimes His timing doesn't align with the timing we have. Now, one of my best friends, Kieran, he has an awesome story about footprints on the sand. I'll see if I can't have him come and lift with me sometime and share that story, because it's a great story about God being with you. I won't spoil too much because I'm going to ask him if he can come and share. But yeah, guys, that's kind of the story for today. Thank you so much for watching. Today is day 19, I think, and I will see you tomorrow for day 20. All right, God bless you.